Like the wind, God will take all of my sins, will be blown away. Yes, like the wind.
Like the wind, like the wind, like the wind, like the wind, blown.
Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what I'm gonna find. It's all in time. Show me how to teach the mind. Show me how to reach the blind. Lord, give me a sign.
Thanks for watching again. I'm going to try and explain a little bit more on my interpretation of evolution versus creation and what I think evolution exactly is. Evolution can be defined in Webster's dictionary as to unfold or develop. Well, I can believe that things unfold and develop and change all the time. But I like to use the word adapting. Things adapt. Things unfold and develop according to their surroundings and their environment. Right? So, science agrees with this, right? And that's all it is. For sure I can believe in the Big Bang Theory. All things must have started off as a one single-celled organism. I can believe that. And that's how the Earth was made. But I think the real question is, who made that one? Everything on this Earth is made out of cells and organisms. You know, if you say, okay, if you believe in science, then that's the basic boundaries of everything that exists is made up of cells and organisms. But who, you know, if you say, okay, what created people? We evolved from monkeys. If you believe in that, you still believe in the Big Bang and believe that animals, the earth, and human beings are made up of cells and were created by cells and organisms, and of course you can believe in that. Everything comes down to being made up of cells and organisms. Every single thing that human beings consider to exist, whatever we can see, taste, smell, touch, or hear, basically that defines what exists and what doesn't exist. So of course you can believe in evolution, and there's no question that evolution doesn't exist. It just doesn't happen as fast as it did. Found certain types of shark in the deepest depths of the ocean alive today that science has found to have traced back to the age of the dinosaurs that have never evolved. How do you explain that? Even alligators. Alligators are considered to be back in the dinosaur ages, and we still have them around today, yet they haven't evolved in any way. So how do you explain that? Like, you can't explain it. There's some things science can't explain. You know, you can give theories, and Darwin's theory was just a theory. You have to remember that. And I've also heard, I'm not sure if this is true, but I've looked into it a little bit, and I've also heard, and don't get mad at me, this is just what I've heard, that the fact that people think that humans were evolved from apes is because they found bones that looked similar to humans, but to today's standards, they did tests on them, and they actually found out them to be bones of pigs, prehistoric pigs, and nothing else, but they haven't changed the textbooks, and this is what we learn in school today. This is what I've heard, but believe what you will. I could go on a little more, but I don't want to get too deep into it. But remember this, in my own words, science can explain how, okay? Science can explain how things evolve and how things are. If you believe that we evolved from monkeys, then that's your own opinion. But since the beginning of time, history has just repeated itself. And if you call human beings our own gods, we are gods of this earth, and we are above all other creatures on the earth. That's your own opinion. But I just have to say that we're not pretty good gods if you consider us to be the highest form of life, because history has just repeated itself time and time again since the beginning of time till now. There's been wars and government, and everything has failed time and time again. And if we would only live by the standards of the Bible, without all the ritualistic junk, then I think the world would be a pretty better place. But that's my own opinion. Thanks for watching anyway, and hope to hear from you.
Amen and amen.